I told Sammy, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, if you want my job, go and take it. I truly believe that because either way, it'll make both of us better. And the best man will win. However you see that, but that's it on Sammy.
What about some of the young guys in there, like Nesta going to year 2 and Marcus? What have been kind of the impressions of those guys as they come along?
Yeah, Marcus James really wants to learn. He's eager to learn. He wants to know everything that he can before it even happens. So that's what's impressed me the most about Marcus James. And James Nesta, same way. I mean, he asked me probably the most questions out of anybody in that room. Constant questions. I mean, every time I come off the field or he comes off the field, he wants to know a question or like, what did I do wrong here? So that's really exciting to see because we got a lot of guys in that room who are eager to get on the field.
Is this the most competition, not just linebacker, defensively, that you guys have had since you've been here?
I wouldn't just say necessarily competition, but depth, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, competition spots.
Yeah, I would say so. With guys that are just able to help younger guys learn the system and know the system, they're able to use their skills faster. So, yeah, I would say so. There's a lot of guys who can play on this defense.
How much more can Kip show this year? I mean, after the pick sixes last year, how much better did you see him get in the spring?
Yeah, he got better. And the main thing for Kip is to just go and do it. Be constant with it. Don't be satisfied. Me and Kip bump heads a lot because me and Kip came in together. He's one of my best friends, and I love him to death. So I'm a lot harder on Kip than he might like me to be, but it's because I want Kip to be great. And you're just as good as the man you're playing next to. So if he evolves, I evolve. This is how it goes.
You gotta share the wealth, or you gotta take the wealth.
You gotta share it, man.
I mean, for the pick sixes and all that.
Yeah, you got to share it. I've dropped a few, but you definitely got to share it.
Where can this defense make its biggest jumps compared to last season?
In the secondary, everybody's passing game, their pass drops, we can all evolve there. Sometimes I wouldn't necessarily say that we got saved, but we definitely let up some big plays in the pass game. We were definitely one of the top rush defenses, and I think if we can get, some pass stuff down, we can be top 5 defense in the country.
You mentioned your relationship with Kip. How has that relationship kind of evolved since both of you guys came in together?
A lot. We've kind of had similar experiences just over college. Both redshirted. I got hurt. He didn't. And then our sophomore year, we both kind of had the same role. And then he at the end of that season, he kind of got a starting role. And then last year, me and him flip-flopped, and Danny hit flip-flop. It was a lot of interchangeable things that went on, but we just always been tight. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we just always have, and I love him.
How much time do you guys spend off the field together?
Oh, quite a bit. I've taken Kip golfing with me sometimes. He don't like it because it's too hot, but we spend a lot of time together. He knows my fiance, he knows my dogs. And yeah, he's a really good dude.
Who's the better golfer, you or Kip?
Oh, me. Yeah.
What's your handicap?
Probably a 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
How much big of an addition do you think a guy like Kendall Daniels would be to the defense?
Big. He's a plug-and-play guy. You can put him anywhere you want to, and I think he'll be able to succeed. Very knowledgeable. His skill set is unique. Like I said, he can literally play anywhere you want him to. Safety, cheetah, inside. He's a plug-and-play guy. He's really good.
From a defensive standpoint, what do you like about John Mateer? I guess you wouldn't like to be playing against him, but what's he good at? What's it you say?
He gives you fits everywhere. He can throw the ball really well. He can also run the ball really well. He's confusing with the way that he looks you off. He gets through all his progressions, I would say, and very athletic. He's really, really good.
Where have you seen Taylor Wine get better?
Yeah, everywhere. I really, really have. I've seen that kid grow up from being physical to being able to actually pass rush. He can go get the quarterback. And that's to me on third down. That's where you make your money at. Being able to send your guys out there and just tell them go get the quarterback. He can do that really well, and he's got stronger in the run game.
Mm-hmm. Is he an example of a guy who, redshirts first year, doesn't play much second year, but kind of sticks with it, now seems poised for a breakout role?
Yep, correct. He lived by it, man, and he didn't grow weary. He truly believed that, and did everything that the coaches told him to do over and over and over and over again, and this is where he is.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
What have you seen from Marvin Jones Jr. since he's come in? Obviously playing previously at two very big programs. What does he add to this defense?
Yeah, leadership. He's also a guy on third down who you just say go and get the quarterback. I've been impressed with him. I wanted him to come here out of high school, but like I said, man, he loves to compete. You know, he's pushing our Mason, and like I was saying about me and Kip, that'll just essentially make you better and make the person next to you better. And he wants to be great.
Do you feel like there's a little added just intelligence to this defense, having someone that's played at another SEC school, a program like Florida State that's seen some highs lately? Just what kind of new knowledge does he bring?
Man, he just, you know, when you see somebody like that, he obviously has a national championship ring. You know, like what did those guys do when you were there? You know, how did y'all do it? You can give us a different piece of knowledge or a different approach that we might not know. You know, like what made y'all good that year? You know, so it was nice to hear his approach on certain things like that, and it was good to know.
Someone like Gentry Williams has been banged up quite a bit over these past few years, but has stayed the course. Just what does that show about a guy like him?
Yeah, man, he wants it. You know, and I told Gentry, me and Gentry are roommates. Man, go get it. Like, there's nothing that can stop you from wanting what you want. You got to stay healthy. That's literally it. You know, take care of your body. And just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be all right.
Let's talk about that overall depth of the quarterback room. What do you like what you're seeing so far?
I like it a lot, man. I think we got a lot of guys that can play. Like, I really, really do. Other than Gentry coming back, man, I'm really excited to see Cortland Guillory. Like, I really am. I want to know what he's going to do when the lights are bright, because right now in the everyday atmosphere, day-to-day life, at practice and walkthroughs, man, he impresses me. It really does.
What about Jacoby Johnson? Have you seen the growth in him?
Yeah, I have. Jacoby's grown up a lot, man. And for him, he's just trying to get his whole overall football knowledge down and grow there. But Jacoby's a dude. He can be a first-round draft pick if he wants to. Like, he really can. So he just has to put his mind there and want it.
Dominic said they're the best D-line in the country. Do you believe that?
I do.
Okay.
Wholeheartedly, I do. I really do.
What makes them the best?
The depth, the eagerness to go out and get it. Like, everybody on that defensive line is hungry. They can go get the passer. They can stop the run. We literally have guys on that defensive line for every aspect of the game. So when you, from a holistically approach, man, I truly believe they are the best. You know, so I'm excited to see it. It's not going to be a surprise to me when there's two or three new guys. You're like, well, no way I thought there was who they were going to do that, or, you know, who was going to blow up this year per se. So I'm excited.
Nate Dreiling and Wes Goodwin joined the staff. What have you learned from those two guys?
Yeah, Coach Wes and Coach Dreiling, man, they two different guys. Coach Wes, I like him a lot, man. You know, he's different. I like Coach Dreiling a lot too. Coach Dreiling's given me a different approach to the game. He really has, man, and he's helped me in so many different ways that he doesn't understand. So I love the way he coaches. I really, really do. I love the drills that we do. I love the energy that he brings. Kind of a younger guy from not the Venables tree. So, you know, for me, that's exciting to have, man.
Yeah, obviously not in the Venables tree, but what's different about, you said he has a different approach. What's different about the approach?
Yeah. The drills that we do, you know, the way that he coaches, you know, he teaches you a lot of different techniques, you know, and so for me, that was good to see and good to do.